you all right?
Yeah. I think that's the phone. I better go and answer it.
Right, my girl.
Dad, I have to be going.
What about breakfast?
I'll get a sandwich at college. I will, I promise.
It's not that, Holly. I just thought we might talk.
What about?
Oh, nothing special, just talk.
Oh, we can. Tonight. I'll tell you all about Thomas Hardy, if you like. Only if we get to college on time. Oh, meant to tell you.
What?
They're planning a trip.
A trip?
To ask you, not to tell you, I mean. We're doing Pintersea, and they're taking a coach to the theatre. It's 20 quid, which is not bad, really. I mean, door to door.
So what are you asking, for permission to go or for the money?
Looks like you're not going to be too busy this morning.
For a change?
I was wondering, would you have time to see someone else?
Probably. Who is it?
Joe.
No?
I don't know, Holly. I mean, of course it's a good idea.
I'll pay you back if that's the problem.
No, it isn't that, but I gave you money last week.
For books, I told you.
I know, but I thought with you working at the supermarket and everything, you said that would pay for extras.
It does. But this isn't exactly an extra, is it? This is for college.
You do seem to be getting through it, though.
I see. So when you said you wanted to talk...
I did, only now you've brought up the subject of money.
I've brought up the subject of help, Dad. It's not as if I'm twisting your arm, is it?
Oh, it all seemed a bit pointless, really, but the police couldn't do anything till I confirmed the old boy was dead, which he so obviously was. He must have been there a couple of days.
And nobody knew.
No. The young officer who let me in couldn't have been more than 20. Must have been his first death, because it's all he talked about.
Well, yes. I think I better be getting off now.
I told him, I said, death's a lonely business.
Caroline.
Whether you're with someone or not.
It's a theatre trip, apparently. I don't know. Pinter, I think.
So, how are you managing? You still finding it hard to sleep?
Yeah, a bit. I wake up sometimes and it's really, really early, and I think to myself, oh, I must take those photos round to Nan or tell her about that bloke that came in the other day. Just silly little things. It's a bit pathetic, really, isn't it?
Of course it isn't.
It's like I haven't even realised properly.
It's perfectly natural, you know, thinking that way.
I do keep busy, though, and that helps me.
I'm sure it does. But you're going to have to let this take its course, Joe. It's not good to block it out.
I know, and I am. I'm coping pretty well, I think.
Sometimes just talking about it helps.
I know, but I don't always want to talk. Not really. The only thing is...
What?
Well, those tablets that you gave me, they really, really helped. Especially when I wake up and it's still dark. Only there's none left.
Holly?
Oh, Dr. Mystery.
Dad all right?
Okay, yeah, you know.
OK, well, it shouldn't be too long.
The pills shouldn't have run out as soon as this.
Well, I know, but I dropped some yesterday in the sink. Only I was thinking it's probably best to finish the course, isn't it?
How many did you lose?
Not many, just a few, just the last few.
Well, if you reckon you're coping,
I am, but...
maybe we don't need to replace them.
Oh, you think so?
Well, I don't want to start you on another complete course, especially when there's other things you want to be trying.
What, you mean like a different type?
No. Like I said, talking to someone. Pills are only ever a short-term solution, Joe, and I don't want you to end up relying on them.
Oh, I wasn't relying on them.
I mentioned counselling last time, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, have you given it any more thought?
Dr. Mystery's your doctor, isn't he?
Yes.
But he wasn't available.
Yes. Well, I think so. But I asked if I could see a woman.
Oh, I see.
No, it's nothing like that. I just thought a woman might understand better.
And you thought Dr. Mystery wouldn't?
Well, I wasn't sure. I mean, I do like Dr. Mystery. When Mum died, he was great, but men, well, they don't always see things the same way.
No, they don't. So maybe you should tell me what the problem is.
Of course, it's, well, I've been worried about my complexion.
Your complexion?
These spots, yes. I've tried most things, but nothing seems to work. Is there anything you could give me for it on prescription?
Oh, Mr. Carstairs.
Mr. I thought it was Holly.
Holly?
No, it's Ron. I mean Holly Murdoch. I thought she was waiting.
Oh, she was, but she's seen Helen.
Helen, why?
I don't know, because she wanted to.
But she knew I was here.
I don't quiz them, Rana. I just booked them in. Now, if it bothers you, you better have a word with Helen, hadn't you?
There's no need for me to look at it. I can see from here.
But it's getting worse.
Believe me, Holly, it's got a very long way to go before you've got anything to worry about.
I don't want it to get that far, though.
It's not going to. You've got almost perfect skin. A bit too much makeup, perhaps.
Yes, I know, but that's because...
There are things available at most chemists if it bothers you that much.
bothers me.
Well, it's certainly no more than that, is it? Nothing you need to see a doctor about.
Yes, but if it's not getting any better...
I'm sorry, but I've got patients waiting.
So you won't help me?
There's nothing wrong with you, and I think you're old enough and clever enough to know that.
But there is.
We're here to help the sick, Holly, not the vain. Now, if there's nothing else...
Holly?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Hang on a minute. Go on through. What's the rush?
I have to get back to college.
Holly, are you all right?
Yes, of course.
Well, you don't look it.
There's nothing the matter with me. But that's obvious, isn't it? I've just been told.
Well, I don't think it's obvious.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly all right.
How did it go?
What?
Steve.
Oh, yeah, fine. He was very kind.
You didn't mind me saying.
No, I was thinking of saying something anyway.
Oh, did he help?
Well, he suggested that I see a counsellor or something, but, I'm not so sure now.
It can't do you any harm.
It's not exactly me, is it? All that analysis and stuff. Besides, things aren't really that bad.
I'd still go, Joe. You got nothing to lose.
Maybe. It's the thought of talking to a stranger. I mean, if it was somebody that I knew, maybe.
Like who?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe Helen.
Ah, Helen would listen, Joe. But Steve is your doctor.
But it might be easier with a woman.
You can live with a hiatus hernia perfectly well, Mr. Beatty, but you will have to make a few changes.
Like what?
Diet, mostly. You'll have to cut out fatty foods and acidic.
I wasn't aware that I was eating acid.
Lots of foods are acidic. I can give you a chart so you can calculate what you're...
So I have to go through some sort of mental arithmetic every time I want something to eat, do I?
It's not that difficult. And if you don't want to aggravate the hernia, then...
Aggravated? Why can't you give me tablets or something?
Look, there wouldn't be much point if you're not going to change the things you're eating.
It just surprised me, that's all. Holly's always pretty level-headed.
She's 17, Rana. You give up being level-headed at that age.
I think something's upset her.
Meaning me.
No one else spoke to her.
Yes, well, people do get upset when you don't tell them what they want to hear.
Which is what?
Well, as you're so sure I've got it wrong...
I didn't say that.
I'll tell you. She's worried about her complexion, all right?
Her complexion?
Yes. Still sure she's being level-headed? You've seen her, Rana. Her complexion makes a baby's bum look like Desperate Dan's chin.
Oh, it must have been more than that.
It wasn't. She's a young girl obsessed by her looks. It's as simple as that, and all I did was point that fact out to her. Because, frankly, I've got more important things to deal with.
And you're sure that's all she wanted?
What she wanted...
Needed, then? I mean, you sure she didn't come to you because she needed something else?
Well, she could have said, couldn't she? I was there listening.
It's just that... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should follow this up knowing Holly.
Well, quite. Maybe you should have seen her in the first place.
It's not that. It's just that it may have been a roundabout way of asking for something else.
All she offered me was a chart.
Well, I'm sorry, but...
You could get a hernia trying to work it out.
Yes.
I said to her we're in the 21st century. I said it shouldn't be beyond you to come up with some proper medicine.
Well, I'm sure Dr. Powers...
She'll be suggesting I stick pins in a straw doll next. Isn't there somebody else available?
No, I'm afraid there isn't. Not unless you'd like to make another appointment.
As far as I'm concerned, I haven't finished with this one yet.
Well, if you'd just like to try what she suggested...
Aren't you listening to me? What she said was a chart. If I wanted a chart, I'd have gone to an accountant.
Yes, good idea.
What?
Why don't you do that? Go to an accountant.
Now, look here.
You can have a moan at them. Won't do you any good, but at least it'll get you out of my hair.
Is everything all right?
No, it most certainly isn't all right. Do you let her speak to all your patients like this?
Only the ones that are complete pain.
Joe, go and have a coffee.
I do not need a coffee.
I think you do. Now.
I couldn't help it. He was completely out of order.
I know. That's not the point, though, is
He
it?
was moaning on, and he had nothing really to moan about.
But if you snap back at every patient that happens to get under your skin...
Yes, I know.
The thing is, that's normally what you're so good at. You stay calm, you put on a cheerful face.
Yeah, well...
I imagine that's not so easy at the moment, though, is it? Is that the problem?
Yeah.
Would it help to talk about it? You don't have to, but...
It might, yes.
Because if there's anything we can do...
It's like there's this glass wall between me and everybody else. I did have these tablets that really helped me, but...
But what?
Well, I was meaning to ask you about these tablets.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm going to have to go and sort that out.
I want to talk to somebody in authority. First of all, I get fobbed off with a chart, and when I try to merely mention it, I'm set on by the resident Rottweiler.
Can I help at all?
Dr. Thompson, yes, I very much hope you can. I was attempting to make a complaint.
Well, perhaps you'd like to come through to my room.
Yes, thank you. I now find I've 2 complaints to make at least.
Holly, is that you?
What is it?
Can I come in?
Wait a minute.
All right, I accept your apology. I'm prepared to forget about it. But that's only half the story, isn't it?
The other half being...
Dr. Powers and our marvellous food chart.
Well, I don't know what I can do about it.
What you can do is give me a proper prescription.
But Dr. Powers has already...
I want medication, not reading matter.
I didn't realise you were back. I thought you were still at college.
I was, but Mrs. Roper was off. They said we might as well work at home.
Right.
Did you want something, Dad?
Well, yes, I did, as a matter of fact.
Because there's stuff I should be doing.
About this trip to the theatre.
Yes?
I phoned the college. They didn't seem to know anything about it.
No, they wouldn't. We're arranging it ourselves.
Oh?
It's not official or anything. They wouldn't know anything about it. Is that why you phoned them? To check up on me?
No.
Why did you then?
Holly, is there anything you're not telling me?
Like what?
I don't know. I just get the feeling that...
I'm supposed to tell you everything I do, am I? What? Do you want me to write it all down?
I'm not saying that. You know I'm not. But we never did keep secrets from each other as a family. Your mother and I, we always
Yes,
told...
I know. You told each other everything. You said lots of times. But I'm not like Mum.
Of course you are.
No, Dad, I'm not. I'm not like her at all.
Let me get this straight. You've seen Dr. Powers.
Yes.
And she diagnosed...
Hiatus hernia.
Then I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do for you.
But this is the whole point. I come here to see a doctor, a qualified medical practitioner. I do not expect to be treated like an infant.
I'm sorry, I don't quite...
I want a proper course of treatment.
Mr. Beattie, are you asking me to overrule a colleague's diagnosis?
At last, the penny drops.
Then I'm afraid you're wasting your time. I have complete trust in Dr. Powers' judgment and have absolutely no intention of going against it.
But...
She's told you to change your diet.
Yes,
then
but...
a diet it has to be. If you don't like it, you're perfectly free to go elsewhere.
Well, I might just do that.
Though they're likely to tell you exactly the same thing.
We'll see about that. Dr. Maguire is a senior partner here, isn't he?
He is.
Then perhaps you'll tell him he'll be hearing from me.
I'm surprised you didn't clock him.
Yeah, well, I very nearly did.
Right, where were we?
No, it doesn't matter now.
Yes, it does. You were saying about these tablets.
Just that they helped. But Steve said, you know, I can manage without now.
Have you seen this?
What?
This all-day beauty in 20 minutes.
Oh. Yes. Nice. Very nice.
It's not very nice, Steve. It's actually quite harmful.
Is it? Why?
Well, it makes women think they have to look like this.
Oh, right, I see.
Oh, if you're not size 8 with big round eyes, you're a failure.
And great long legs.
Yeah, well, I take your point. I mean, beauty isn't everything, is it?
It's all this pressure to conform.
Yeah, and if you don't conform to some ridiculous ad man's ideal, then you're made to feel like Quasimodo.
And what is beauty, anyway, when you come down to it?
Quite.
Yeah, well, it all depends, really, doesn't it?
Of course.
Mind you, it's pretty clear-cut in some cases.
Clear cut.
Yeah. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer would be in anyone's top 5, wouldn't she? And Gwyneth Paltrow would probably make your top 10, but they're completely different. My dad always used to fancy Grace Kelly. I can see why. But that is my idea of tasting. What? I agree with you, I do.
I'm just off to Mrs. Gower, should anyone ask.
I'll tell him. Aren't you a bit early?
Am I?
Well, we told her 3 o'clock.
Well, yeah.
Cutting lunch?
No, I just thought I'd go to Pretty Where At. Excuse me.
There is no pretty way to Mrs. Gower's.
Mr. Murdoch,
Dr. Mystery?
I just had some house calls to make and,
But here? Has Holly rung?
No. I was just in the area and I thought, well, I just thought I'd pop in and see how you're doing.
Right, yes.
You think Holly might have called me?
Well, I did one day, yes.
Oh, why?
Have you got 5 minutes?
Yeah, OK, I'll tell her. What was the number again? Hang on just a minute, I'll write it down. No, sorry. I was just trying to find something to write it on. Can you say that again? Yep. Yep, all right, I'll tell her. Thanks.
You look busy.
Yeah, no, that was just the lab calling for Helen. They want her to call them back.
I'll take it for you then.
No, it's fine. I'll do it. It's OK.
Thought you'd be at college.
I would have been, but the lecture was off.
So you get some free time?
Not exactly. I'm supposed to be working.
Ah. Do you want me to go?
It wasn't anything to do with you, you know.
What wasn't?
Me seeing Dr. Thompson. I wouldn't want you to think...
Don't. You can see who you like. I'm sure Dr. Thompson was very helpful.
Are you?
She would have been, Holly. If you'd have told her what was on your mind.
I did tell her.
You can't expect her to guess.
You were talking to Dad just now.
Yep.
About me.
I was just asking how you were. That's natural enough.
And how am I?
I don't know. He did mention money.
So, he knows I'll pay him back.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Anyway, if he's bothered about money, he should talk to a bank, not a doctor.
He's worried about you.
There's no need.
If you're in some kind of trouble, you know you can talk to me.
I'm not in trouble.
Be just between us. And you never know. I might even help.
You think it's drugs, don't you?
I didn't say that.
It's what you think, though, isn't it? You think I'm into drugs, and so does he.
Well, if you were, he'd be right to be worried. Wouldn't he?
You're right, Dr. Mystery, about the drugs. In a way, at least. I'll show you if you like. That's the stuff I'm on. Go on, look at it.
Cleansing lotion?
Expensive, too. But it has to be if it's going to be any good.
Is this what the money was for?
Of course.
Then why didn't you say?
He wouldn't understand. He'd make a joke of it. There's more in here. See? Highly addictive stuff. Class A cosmetics. And here, look. If you buy rubbish, it doesn't work. It only covers things up. You have to get the best, and even then it doesn't do what it says.
But you really don't read this stuff.
No, of course. I knew you wouldn't understand either. That's why I asked to talk to a woman this morning. I knew you'd patronise me.
I'm not patronising you. But there's tons of stuff. Don't you know? Can't you see when you look at yourself in the mirror?
I see my eyes are too small. I squint. My skin is blotched and I've got spots.
That's so not true.
I'll tell you what else I see. You know what Mum looked like? Even when she was ill, she was beautiful. He always said so. He still does. She was beautiful. And now she's gone. So what's he got left, Dr. Mystery? Me. And look at me! Look at me!
Ollie, don't.
I try my best, I do try, but it doesn't get me anywhere. It's not making any difference!
Joe, can I have a word?
What about?
Not right now. I've got some calls to make.
Have I done anything?
Just give me 5 minutes and then come through, okay?
Did she talk?
Yes.
What is it? Is there anything I can do?
Well, for a start, you don't have to worry about drugs.
Thank God.
But there is a problem. And yes, you can help.
I managed to make a few phone calls. To that person I was telling you about. He's got a space free Friday evening.
Oh, it's really very kind of you, Steve, but I've been thinking.
He's very easy to talk to, Joe.
I'm not sure that talking would help. I do talk. I just seem to go round and round in circles.
Yeah, I know, but this is different. Just give it a try, will you?
I really don't know.
For my sake? Hello, Dr. Rawlings.
But why is she doing it, though? All that makeup and stuff. It doesn't make sense.
It does to her.
Can't she see for herself, though? I mean, she's so like Eleanor.
Yes, she is. But not exactly. She's a different person.
Well, obviously.
Well, it's not obvious to her. Not at the moment. Suppose you took that picture down.
Why?
I'm not saying that you should, but if you did, and put a mirror there instead, what would you see?
What do you mean, what would I see?
You'd see yourself, wouldn't you? And you'd know exactly who it was. But I don't think Holly would. I don't think she would see herself. She'd just see a pale imitation of Eleanor, and in her eyes, that's just not good enough.
I've never thought that.
I'm sure you haven't.
She's always been Holly to me.
I really think she needs to talk to someone.
Like who?
A psychotherapist. Someone who can help her see herself more clearly. She said she's prepared to do that.
Yes, yes, of course.
Of course you can talk to her too.
Well, I do. I've been trying to get to the bottom of all this.
That's not what I meant. Not about what's wrong. Talk to her about what's right. Tell her exactly what you told me.
What?
That she's always been Holly to you.